Hey everybody, we are live. It has been, a month, almost a month since I last streamed. And it feels good to be back. I've missed the past 3 Fridays, counting yesterday, but I figured today could be a good catch-up day. Where is it? There we go. Monster Prom. Yeah, I actually got this game with Prime Gaming, and I've heard about it. I've heard it's kind of cute, fun, and weird. And I am in the mood for weird tonight. It seems like the perfect option. So, apparently this is a dating sim. Let me fix my mic there. There we go. This is a dating sim where you date monster boys and girls because you're at a school for monsters. And I think volume level is good. Hopefully the audio is not too loud. I've already checked my settings. I think we're good to go. So, yeah, lots and lots of art. Interesting. I have no clue who the characters are or anything, so I'm going to this completely blind. I'm kind of curious what we're getting here. Voice interjections, yay or nay. Awesome voice effects, or make your own voices. Let's do awesome voice effects.
Let's go.
They put the effort into the game, so... Oh yeah, and you can have 4 players? I don't know how, but I may have to check that out at some point. Classic or DLC. Yeah, we're going first term. Short game or full game? Oh no, we're doing a full game. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are you? So we have Shade or Blob guy or something. He looks like boy and his blob there sticking out. We've got Fire Girl. This guy looks like a zombie. Hey, Hope. No, I've literally been streaming for about 2 minutes now. So you caught me right at the beginning. I'm playing Monster Prom, which is a weird high school dating sim, but set in a monster university. Right now I'm picking who I'm going to play as. He honestly, I can't tell if he's a jock or kind of a punk type, but he seems a little too much, not quite like me. Okay, she is adorable. Little Frankenstein monster girl all sewn together. I think I'm going to go with this guy. He looks slightly nerdy. Seems like it's a good pick for me. Who are you really? Yellow, Oz, or custom name? You know what? Let's do this. I'm putting my name in. Jerichos. Perfect. Pronoun. Okay, that's nice and good inclusivity there. He, she, or they. Let's go for he. And, okay.
I can do this.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge. The Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left. And as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates.
Huzzah!
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Oh, gosh. Damien LeVay, 21, okay, I love the voice, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Oh, you'd go well with player 2 there. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Liancourt, 400XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22, maybe? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. I don't know who I want to go for. I mean, The mermaid and the poltergeist are both adorable. Actually, I mean, all the characters are adorable, let's be honest. I love the art style. Oh, I can't decide. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Oh, good! Is this going to help me pick who I should go after? Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Okay, this is hilarious. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. Oh, stats, okay. This way each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Democracy is just broken. What would be the best way of choosing the leaders of modern society? Whoever can play the most heartbreaking violin solo wins. Create a reality show called America's Next Top President where the candidates compete in all kinds of physical and mental challenges. Voter turnout would increase, we would turn a profit on it. Oh dear. Put all candidates in an empty room with a wild grizzly bear. Whoever kills the bear should be our president. If everyone dies and it's obvious, the bear should be our president. I love this. Remember to vote with the bear. Oh, I'm torn between the violin solo or the bear. Let me think about this. I don't know. Alright, I'm taking too long to decide. I'm gonna go with Heartbreaking Violin Solo. So creative. It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. Global warming isn't real. I invented it, and now science is claiming authorship because science is a lame copycat with no original ideas. No, dear. It's time to be a real hero. I'll lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to the party of its life. We'll have so many hilarious misadventures, the sun will eventually become cooler. Wink. Nah, the world is doomed. But I'll start investing in ships and start a profitable business for the soon-to-be-covered-by-water world. Okay, yeah, I'm going for that one. So wealthy. What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? They're boring, coward, lack manners, lack taste, hates the outdoors, or mediocre. Well, I can get rid of hates the outdoors. That's not important. Lacks manners. No, yeah. Aww. I love the aesthetic of this. Alright, so let's see. I have auditorium, class, library, outdoors, gym, and the bathrooms. Well, let's start with... I'm gonna start with the library. That day, you spend some time on the library PCs, managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice! You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only plus 2 money. Later, you see Miranda and Vera cornered by the wolf pack, who are watching them like a pack of wolves.
The wolf pack is here.
Oh gosh. How would one of you ladies like to go on a date tonight with the hottest dogs ever to not be literal hot dogs?
What?
I wouldn't. At all.
What a commoner.
This is not at all how I like my courtships to begin. Where are the jewels? Where are the flowers? Where are the bloody heads of my enemies? Oh, man, we'll show you courtship on the court where we win. On the court at sports. We'll show you sportship, courtship. Every time I think the guys at this school can't get any dumber. Oh, I get it. You're both shy. Don't worry, our barks are worse than our bites. Except when we're doing sports, because then we bring it. Yeah. But if neither of you have the confidence to say which one wants to go out with us tonight, we could just choose for you. Yikes. Like, they're relatively well-intentioned, but you should definitely step in and save one of them. Tonight, Miranda Count, I have 2 tickets to Cirque de la Mer's underwater show. Interesting. You don't go out with Vera. I hear her snakes have syphilis. She would not. Well, actually, she might appreciate getting rid of that way. I'm going. Let's go with, Miranda. Miranda's eyes light up like an anglerfish.
How majestic.
Cirque de la Mer? As a little girl, I always wanted to be an aqua gymnast.
Mediocre.
Of course you did. Until I realized it required hard work and discipline, at which point I decided I was much happier as a princess. But I still love watching it. How thoughtful of you to procure tickets for me and my favorite maidservant. I'll tell you all about it. Shut down. Let's go over a list of jokes we can make about this awkward loser. Whatever. You still made Miranda super happy and distracted Wolfpack too. So, win. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity. Nice. Week 1, noon.
All right.
Well, you know what? Let's see. Oh, who are these interesting folks here? Well, we've made headroads with Miranda, and Poulty looks cool. Let's sit at this one here. Or Polly, excuse me. Polly and Miranda sit together, surrounded by Miranda's customary crowd of serfs.
Whoa.
So wait, you actually got serfs who eat for you?
This
Well, of
great
course! I find eating to be terribly undignified, so I almost never do it. Hey, me neither. What other kind of crazy serfs have you got? Well, I have a serf to go to the bathroom for me, a serf to experience difficult emotions for me, and a serf for keeping my silverware in alphabetical order. I even have a surfing serf for standing on top of whenever I go surfing. Oh dear. Wow, that's a lot of serfs. It's a fair amount. The only limit is my imagination. And unfortunately, my imagination serf imagined a way to escape from serfdom. So now I'm all out of ideas. Well, I'm sure with the help of Jericho's, we could probably think up a dope new kind of serf. Oh, is that so? I can't wait. Well, you're on the spot now. What will it be? Miranda, you should get a puppy serf. It's not actually a serf. It's just like 50 cute dogs. You should get a party serf, Polly. A serf to experience your hangovers for you. Ooh. Tough, but I'm going to have to go with 50 cute dogs. A serf that's actually just a room full of cute puppies? Why didn't my imagination serf come up with such a marvelous idea? I swear if he hadn't escaped, I'd have him hanged by my execution serf immediately. Oh man, look at those terrifying eyes. As a matter of fact, would you like to be my new imagination serf? The pay is non-existent, but you make up for it in constant fear of death. You politely decline Miranda's offer, but agree to go to the animal shelter to pick out a puppy serf instead. Huzzah! Alright, evening.
All right.
I don't know who you are, but let's go back to the library again. Why not?
What's up?
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats. It'll lead you to stupid new adventures, even some that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. Alright, let's see. A fake badass tattoo. It has flames and a skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, make everyone your bitch, and then murder them too, and go to some kind of super prison? Street cred plus 9,000. I don't think I need that. A pragent. High school social life is so hard now. Oh, a PR agent. High school life is so hard nowadays that hiring a PR agent is totally a thing. The gift that keeps on giving. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs given. It's free. Interesting. Remember when these used to be cool? Now they aren't. But they're so ridiculous, they're still fun in their own twisted way. Some impractical yet kind of funny glasses. A corpse. Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. Not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. Sexy fake Latin accent. Whoops. Why? The hottest thing is being yourself, honey. But a Latin accent is a close second, TBH. Blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume. But most of our classmates are idiots. Motivational poster. Crafting your art requires years of hard work, education from great mentors, and tons of raw talent. But damn, that sounds exhausting. So let's settle for a motivational poster for now, okay? A Russian novel with insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. You sure about this? You can always use online encyclopedia, TM, to get the general idea and still be able to act as if you read it. Well, I'm gonna have to get this because it's free.
No refunds.
drawing from a random kid. No, the composition's not that great and the color palette lacks depth, but it's a gift. Oh, I don't get to buy multiple things. Well, maybe that'll be helpful.
Alright.
Alright, we've gone to the library twice. Let's... You know what? It's the second week, let's go to class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. Hey, get +2 smarts. You see Liam talking to Miranda. Miranda looks confused and Liam looks frustrated. Uh-oh. But I simply do not understand this art you are describing. You say that the art piece is a bathroom? No. For the 100th time, the art piece is the experience of going into a bathroom thinking it's an art piece. The artist purposefully gave the room number of the bathroom as the room number for the exhibit. Even though there was a whole room full of his paintings elsewhere in the building, it was revolutionary. Certainly seems very complicated. Personally, I prefer the exoplanet sculptures of the Atlantean 5th Dynasty. You know, the man in the moon, the face on Mars, all of Pluto. Art on such a grand scale, all of Pluto.
So mainstream.
That's not art. That's populism at its worst. Well, I don't think that bathroom business sounds like art. But how are we supposed to discuss art if we can't even agree on what it is? Oh, if only someone could come along and provide a satisfying definition of art, I would be so pleased. You got this. No problem. It's so simple. Art is a method for making worthless things into very expensive things. Art isn't art unless it makes you feel bad feelings inside. Apparently we're going down the track for Mermaid Girl here, so why not?
How
Oh, so smart. Oh, how true. Mars was just a bunch of sparsely populated red rock before Giblet Grinston completed his masterpiece. Uh-oh. After that, he was able to sell it to the Arcturans for 1 trillion doubloons. The Martians weren't very happy about it, but you know what they say. Sometimes we must suffer for other people's art. Last bit is the only part of what you're saying that I agree with. So that's what happened to life on Mars. You gain some new knowledge about the solar system. Oh, hang on, what happened? There we go. And also +2 smarts and +1 charm. Week 2, it's noontime, so it's lunchtime. Who are you? Let's find out. Find the Slayer sitting alone at a table. Is she even a student or what?
This isn't possible.
Wait, you're choosing to sit with me? For some reason, no one ever intentionally sits next to me. Usually I have to ambush them and threaten to kill them. Wonder why. It's a mystery. Anyway, I'm really happy I'm flattered that... I actually... wouldn't give a shit about you under normal circumstances, but today I'm on a quest. Yeah, that's right. I'm not emotionally vulnerable. I'm just on a quest to slay the werewolf of Wall Street, and I need a monster sidekick. You're gonna help me, obviously. I just need to know what classes. You a fighter, a mage, a cleric? Out with it. Oh, you're something much better. You're a party smith or gun haver. I'm gonna go with gun haver. Gun haver. Is that even a class? Practically everyone has guns. You reveal just how many guns you actually have. Holy shit, can you even carry that many guns? Why are you allowed to have them at school? You have your red biceps to thank for the former, and Monstropolis' strong Second Amendment protections for the latter. Okay, well, if you have silver bullets, werewolves are only vulnerable to silver bullets. Man, there isn't a color of bullet that you don't have. Well, alright, let's go on an adventure then. You travel together to Wall Street where you shoot the Wolf of Wall Street with your guns. What the heck? Alright then. Thank you. Now I'm going to go ahead and run screaming away from you if that's alright. It totally is. God bless Monstropolis. You gain +4 boldness. Ooh, cool. I'm low on charm and fun though. I need to improve that. Although, it doesn't seem like Miranda cares as much about that as she does about money. Let's see. I don't know who's where. Let's go to the auditorium tonight. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muscles themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Oh god. Or the muses. Excuse me, not muscles. Your performance is intense and inspiring. This is going to be creativity, isn't it? Be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. Yep, +2 creativity. Happily examining the shitty crayon drawing he got from the store, thinking about what kind of frame will enhance its childish colors and stupid composition, when Scott approaches you. Hey, Jericho, is that a picture? I love pictures. Coach says one picture is worth 1,000 words, and there's so many words I love. Like pizza, and good, and boy, so a picture must be even better. What's your picture saying, bro? Looks like a little stick person holding hands with two big stick persons. Also, there's a house, and the sun has hair. Patiently explain to Scott that this is a picture of a family, and that those are solar rays, not hair.
Awesome, bro.
Oh, so those two big bros are protecting little bro. I get it. What? No. You tell Scott that the two big stick figures are parents. Parents? Wow. So that's what parents look like. I totally have some parents, but... well, I've never actually seen them. That's okay, though. Once a year, they sneak into our house in the middle of the night and leave me Christmas presents, because I'm a good boy and they love me.
Go home, loser.
Baby. Still think parents leave Christmas presents in the middle of the night? That's a myth. It is?
What?
Yeah. Everybody knows that all Christmas gifts are delivered by Satan Claus, a bearded home invader with lobster hands and a cookie fetish. What the heck? But my parents think I'm a good boy. Jerichos, you just gonna stand there and let these douchebags ruin Scott's innocence? Distract him. Whoa. You know this is a serious situation if it's causing Vera to show empathy. Quick, divert Scott's attention by... starting a discussion on the history and development of jazz as a musical art form. Making a silly face. Let's talk about jazz. 5 hours later. I should have done silly face for charm or fun. Look, I'm just saying that jazz is less a vehicle for African American liberation than it is a memorial to cultural oppression and appropriation. Oh, I almost got through that. Just because a musical genre becomes commercialized doesn't invalidate its contribution to society at large. Guys. Maybe jazz is simply a lens through which all major sociological conflicts in the 20th century can be viewed, regardless of your personal political orientation. Or maybe it's just cool, fun music that's nice to hear. I don't know. I'm sleepy. I'm gonna get some pizza and have a nap. That was close. Nice work, Jerichos. As for you douchebags, the hell were you thinking? Sorry. Guess emotionally harassing our little cousin is our way of coping with our unstable home life. You gotta admit, it's weird that Scott's been living with us and our grandma his whole life and still hasn't realized our parents aren't coming back. Yeah, I can relate to that. Maybe it would be better for him to accept the truth. I just don't think he's ready yet. And you know, true friendship is like jazz. Sometimes it's about the difficult truths you don't say. Oh, you're right. Oh my gosh, shouting one of us. Thanks for helping me keeping the lie alive, Jerichos. You're a true bro. For your good deed and deep knowledge of jazz history, you gain +2 creativity and +1 charm. Hey, sure. I'll take some charm.
All right.
Alright, why not? Let's go to the bathrooms. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. Gives just get to boldness. Oh my gosh. You're gazing dreamily at Miranda when a flash of otherworldly light blinds you. When your vision clears, you see a great rift has opened in time and space, standing in the middle of it.
Greetings, my love.
What? It's me, Prince of the Otherworld, and I am here to fulfill an ancient prophecy.
How majestic.
Prophecy? So exciting and regal. What sort of prophecy is it? It is a prophecy of love. Oh, no you don't. Legends foretell a great beauty, with the hair of an angel and the scales of a fish, a beauty whom I am destined to marry. But that sounds like a perfect description of me. Could it be that I am the great beauty described in the prophecy? Well, yes, that's sort of what I was trying to imply. Now come with me to my realm where we may plan a magnificent wedding. Can't let him get away with this. That prophecy is hard to argue with. The only argument you can think of is... hair of an angel? Huh. Clearly Miranda has the hair of a goddess. What about these fish scales I glued to this handful of angel hair pasta? Something tells me this would be more in line for him. I think here, you know, saying goddess is a step up from angel. Oh. Oh, I chose wrong. Aphrodite, goddess of beauty, or Follicula, goddess of bad dandruff. Angels have uniformly lovely hair, you know. Goddesses decidedly do not. Lady, I think this coarse oaf was attempting to pay you a backhanded compliment. I suggest you pay him a backhanded backhand. Miranda takes the prince's advice, and just as school security appears to chase him off for hitting on high schoolers. He leaves Miranda with his interdimensional calling card, though. She promised to consider his proposal. Blast, you lose -2 smarts and 1 charm. Oh, lost that charm I just gained. Oof, I read that situation wrong.
All right.
I feel like I need to spend more time with her or I'm gonna get a bad end, but I want to know who this person is. Approach your chosen table and find it already mostly taken up by the Coven, or huddled around some kind of glowing artifact. We only get 1 wish, not 3, so it's important for all of us to agree before we release the genie. Hope, you've already expressed your wish for a secret hideout with a mini-fridge and foosball table. Faith has argued just as fervently for world peace. But as a leader, I think the most sensible option is a mystic sword that will instantly slay this season's big bad, and Hope and Faith immediately object to Joy calling herself the leader, and the 3 soon devolve into a shouting match. Amidst the commotion, you can't help but notice that the wishing lamp is totally unguarded. Without really thinking about it, as if you ever do, you rub the lamp, release the genie, and wish for a bag full of quarters or a machine that can successfully reheat French fries. Ooh. A bag full of quarters is probably going to increase money. Let's do it. Wish granted, booms the genie, and you feel the reassuring weight of a bag of quarters in your lap. Seriously, you wish for anything and you wished for a bag of quarters? What, did you need to do laundry? Do you really like arcades? Planning to hit someone over the head? Nope, you just really like quarters. So you're saying we brave the fire lakes of Lower Wrath, the 2-headed snake of Serpentia, and the accountants of Babylon, just so you could have a bag of quarters? Basically. And boy, was it worth it. From your perspective, those quarters have got to be worth at least 4 money. I was right. Alright, let's see. I think it's time to do outdoors. I feel like outdoors and gym are probably going to be charm and fun. So, that day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. +2 fun. Later, you head by the local pizza parlor to help Vera collect her protection money. You notice Scott moping around outside.
Hey, you.
Hey, Scott, what are you doing outside the pizza parlor? Don't you normally prefer to be inside the pizza parlor? Well, it all started when I did some research into wolf mommies and daddies. Turns out wolf parents are responsible for providing food for their children. Then it hit me. The pizza delivery guy provides almost all of my meals. And you know what that means. I know what you think it means. It means the pizza delivery guy is my mother.
What?
Or maybe the pizza parlor itself is my mother. It's hard to be sure. Either way, I came here to reunite with my long-lost parent and also get some free pizza, hopefully. But they threw me out. Apparently I'm not the first person to claim to be related to one of their employees in order to get free pizza. Wow. It's interesting. I don't want to be separated from my mama, though. Please, help me. Keeping Scott's misguided hopes alive may be trickier than I expected. I just don't think he's ready for the truth. Do you think you could get the restaurant to give him free pizza and say it's from his mother? Bug it. You've got a flexible relationship with the truth anyway, and Scott seems so sincerely invested in this, so you do the only reasonable thing. Oh my gosh. Convince the proprietors that you are a time traveler from the future and giving free pizza to Scott is the only way to stop the pizza uprising. Act like an entitled piece of shit until they give you a free pizza. Let's see what happens with the time traveler from the future thing. Not so charming. Yeah. I feel like both of those are going to result in negative charm. Bust through the kitchen at the pizza parlor, screaming about the pizza uprising, how you've traveled back in time to stop it. Whoa, 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 says head chef, holding up his hands to placate you. How the fuck do you know about the pizza uprising? Too late, you hear the telltale click that indicates the kitchen staff has locked the doors. From the wood-fired pizza oven, you hear a hideous boiling sound. An enormous sentient pizza spills from its fiery maw. None can know of our plans for world domination, it gurgles. Dispatch this indiscreet time traveler immediately. The cooks obediently seize you and attempt to drown you in a vat of molten cheese. What is this game? Luckily, you're able to eat your way out. Less luckily, you're lactose intolerant, you lose. -2 fun and -1 charm. Oh, that's not good. I keep losing what I'm gaining.
Alright.
Alright, you know what? We haven't gone to the gym yet. That's our last place we haven't tried. Let's see here. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. +2 charm. Good. Make up for some of that charm I lost. See Miranda in her gym outfit in the far end of the gym's swimming pool. Wait, gym has a swimming pool? Why aren't you using it? Why are you always playing dodgeball? Why don't you get to see your classmates in swimsuits? Anyway, as you approach Miranda, she shrieks and her merman bodyguards tackle you to the floor. Who are you? You here to kill me? I'm just a better swimmer. There's no basis for an assassination. Wait, you don't swim. You have no fins, and without gills, you'll just choke right away. Could you help me with this situation? I'm the best swimmer in school. My parents say that's just how it's supposed to be, but people sometimes get just too jealous. My dad used to send such hoodlums to a farm. But now he says I'm not 11 anymore, so I have to learn to deal with myself with the people who might plot my assassination. I have no idea who's even behind this. Can you help me catch those jealous people? But charity swim, you won't participate, and whoever comes first gets a ticket to the farm. Quantity over quality. Mines. Loads of mines. Those ones that make beeping noises. Big chains and spikes. They're bound to catch someone. Or at least smear the message across the ceiling. Okay, this has to be what she wants. So bold. I love mines. We had so many of them near the palace. My mom used to say that they are the perfect way to keep seamen away. Oh dear. And we can bedazzle them. Glitter. So much glitter all over the pool. Oh, this was a mistake. I know all about bedazzling mines. Mines and crafts is a beautiful form of art that's getting popular by the day thanks to people misspelling on YouTube. I like my mass murders. Cute. Let's go glitter those very dangerous mines. Huzzah! This day will go down in history as the day of red glitter. +2 fun and +1 creativity. Well, I made the right choice with her, apparently. Oh god, this is so weird.
Alright.
Let's see. I haven't interacted with some people. No. Yeah, I haven't interacted with him, and he's here at the table with Miranda, so let's do this. No sooner have you sat down at Damien and Miranda's table than a haunting melody fills the air. It is a melody of cold northern peaks, of cloying sweetness, of a supple bovine teat. The song of the Ice Cream Wizard! He's here! He's here! I'm gonna eat so much ice cream, then puke on someone I don't like. Goodness, the Ice Cream Wizard only comes but once per solstice, during the hour of the Ascendant Pancake. See an old dude in a floppy blue hat, pushing a refrigerated cart with this shit magic painted on the side. What is this game? Ugh, so many great options to choose. Should I get a magma bar, brain destroyer, chocolate boomstick? What about Fear of Death, Frozen Cobra, Berserker Berry Blitz? The Wizard's frozen treats invariably turn me into a frog for some reason. Perhaps I simply have not tried the right one yet. But which to try? If only want someone to suggest a solution to what is truly the most difficult problem I have ever faced. Try those sugar-blasted Prince Lips. Beat him up and take all his ice cream. I mean, this girl likes violence. Let's do this, and maybe she gets to try them all? How boorish. Oh no, that's what he wanted. Someone say bull rush? No, I said boorish, as in lacking social... Ah, I see. You did not mishear me after all, but we're simply looking for an excuse to beat up the Ice Cream Wizard. Joke's on you, Miranda. I'm never not looking for an excuse to beat up the Ice Cream Wizard. Oh, no. Look at all this ice cream I got. This one lets you breathe underwater. This one licks you. You brigand, you thief. I got you some sugar-blasted Prince Lips. My reservations suddenly seem to have vanished. Crap. Good, because I want to try this popsicle. The stick is supposed to reveal how I'm gonna die. Huh. Who knew my death would involve so many bottlenose dolphins? To celebrate the ice cream heist, Damien takes you to the beach and doesn't even try to drown you. Oh, God. Well, at least I didn't lose any stats from that. charm and fun. I think I need to boost those some. Let's do outdoors. Yep. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom sequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun! Nice! Got a little bit back. Afterwards, Miranda summons you. Feels weird to be summoned, but you comply. You can't resist her merman goons.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Thank you for coming, my dear. I have finally decided to trust you with my most important aspiration. I am destined to be the Queen of Prom. The royal ascension is nigh. We must prepare. Most of my competition is naive. They foolishly assume that Prom Queen is a purely ceremonial title. Except Ursula Jr. She's proving to be quite a worthy rival. I respect that. Which is why we must destroy her reputation immediately. Any thoughts? Let's convince everyone that she likes humans. Ooh. Let's go with that. Not so smart. Oh, darn it! Plan a story about Ursula Jr. causing climate change. Humans like warm weather, right? Story is picked up by the Wolf News and even some real news networks. The EPA soon labels her history's greatest monster. Aw, crud. Her work terrorizing humanity earns her Count Dracula's Monster Outreach Award. No, she's a hero now. How could you do this to me? Oh, one step forward, one step back. Trusted you with my aspirations. You betrayed me, you tadpole. You die. Figuratively. From embarrassment. Lose -2 fun and -1 smarts. Oh! At least I got money and creativity? I could be an inventor, I guess. Oh, second to last day. Alright, we did outdoors. Let's do gym again. I need some more charm. A day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Match is as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know how to win over people's hearts. +2 charm. You notice Liam and Miranda talking to Coach. They actually seem to be enjoying gym for a change. Something must be terribly wrong. You go over to see what it is. Ah!
Youth is a gift.
Well, now, I'm all for inspiring athleticism in the hearts of the youth, but allowing you to make up your own sport seems a bit unorthodox, don't you think? Oh, but ordinary sports are ever so dull and unrefined. I'm sure we two could do much better. I've already got an idea, actually. I've had an idea for a sport since before there even were sports. Call it art. No teams, no rules, just pure creative expression. I'll be the quarterback, of course. Art! Brilliant! We will play it with watercolors and sequins, and there shall be a sports board and a goalie laureate, and... It's so good to see you kids getting enthusiastic about wholesome physical exercise, but I gotta say, art doesn't really sound like a sport. It doesn't have the word ball in it anywhere. That's easily solved. We'll call it art ball. Ooh, yes, obviously that's much better. But let me ask you this. How do you score points in art ball, huh? Liam and Miranda both look at each other, totally stumped. Their dream hangs in the balance. Time to step in. Obviously, the sports bard assigns inspiration kicks to the metaphysical linebacker, who scores 11 points for each poem he successfully publishes in the Atlantic. Didn't you read the rulebook? Don't you see, the points were inside of us all along. This definitely sounds like a Liam thing. I'm hoping this is Miranda. Not so charming. Well, yeah, we all know that. I tell my kids that all the time. Question is, how do you get those points out of you and onto the scoreboard? It's like I always say, sports is the lemon juicer and you're the lemon buddy. Let's make lemonade. Oh, wait. But you can't make lemonade without a little sugar, which stands for the sweetness of victory. Can't we? You also need water to make lemonade, otherwise it's too intense. That's why hydration is important. What were we talking about again? Hour? Oh, who cares? Let's do some push-ups. Nothing brings people together like push-ups. You strongly disagree, but Coach won't hear any arguments. You lose -2 fun and -1 charm. Okay, seriously, my charm and fun are taking a beating. Oh boy.
All right.
What do we got? Not dealing with you guys. Let's go ahead and head here. Vera's about to lift a glass of scotch to her immaculately painted lips. You can drink whatever at this school, apparently, when Miranda screams. Stop! Don't drink that!
What?
Why not? This scotch costs more than most cars. Has your taster tried it yet? What taster? You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title? Listen, Mary, I only drink 4 things. Scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, and straight up poison. You drink poison on purpose? Miranda, my hair is venomous snakes. You think poison actually harms me? Well, you can still have a taster. What if someone puts really spicy hot sauce in your drink? Or poison? Ugh. What do I have to do to get you to drop this? Simple. Hire a taster. Fine. Any volunteers? This might just be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks you, you drink all her scotch, enraging Vera and delighting Miranda, or pretend to be poisoned, terrifying Miranda and amusing Vera. Okay, I want to delight Miranda. What are you doing? That bottle costs as much as the first Apollo mission. How do you feel, Royal Taster? Are you poisoned? You're not poisoned, but you're pretty wasted. You give all the Mirandas you can see 2 big thumbs up. Job well done. Now Vera is sure not to be poisoned. Yeah, because there's no scotch left to be poisoned by. Don't listen to her. You did well. Come with me. I have some other beverages you simply must verify for safety. Spend the rest of the night getting wasted on expensive liquors at Miranda's place. Courtship never tasted so good. Oh, gosh. Well, at least I made the right choice there for her.
All right.
Okay. We're going outdoors. I gotta build up that charm and fun somehow. You're casually chatting with Juan. Okay. Yeah, you start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one. The one about the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into +2 fun. You notice Polly bent over her phone while Miranda tries to peek over her shoulder. Something really interesting must be going on Polly's phone. When you get closer though, you see that Polly's just on horny dating app, TM, again, swiping right on everybody. Miranda seems entranced though, and a little worried. What did you say this was called again? And it is an app for finding true love? Sure.
Oh,
But-
how majestic.
I never knew. I have spent countless hours going to royal balls and kissing frogs and pretending to be in a magical slumber. And I could simply have been using this app? I mostly just use it for collecting dick pics. What are these dick pics? Tokens of affection? Oh, alas, to be so far behind in my quest for love. I am 19 years old, practically an old maid, and only now learning of this? Oh, how will I ever make up for lost time? Don't worry, I'll coach you in the mysterious ways of horny dating app TM. You'll have a whole harem in no time. You still don't have a horny dating app? Why should you worry about a horny dating app when you can actually own horny dating? Why don't you just buy the entire company? Oh, I don't know. Which one do I want? Something tells me this will go badly. Let's try this. Not so charming. Darn it. My uncle Octavius bought me a harem when I was 15 years old. I never saw the appeal. Speaking of which, I wonder if anyone has been feeding the concubines. But in any case, it's not a harem I am seeking, but a soulmate. Ah, crud. Someone to sweep me off my feet and carry me away on a gleaming white horse. And also rescue me if I ever get put into a magical slumber, or trapped in a thorn-covered castle, or abducted by a dragon, or cornered by the Duke of Marianas at a cocktail party.
You're not worthy.
Oh, ouch. Alas, it seems as if I will have to accomplish my goals by myself. Too bad. It was -2 boldness and 1 fun. But you do wonder if there's any way you can get invited to that harem. Well, at least I had plenty of boldness.
All right.
Alright. Fine. Let's keep building these up. Let's do gym again here. Both teams are so into it, you decide to raise the stakes. By betting part of your charm against part of the other team leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team, and their spirit is fueled by your determination. Finally, you win and take two charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. Cool. You catch Miranda monologuing about her problems to no one. She often does this. It's like she's accustomed to having a royal scribe following her everywhere she goes. But whatever shall I do about my army? We haven't had a proper war in months, and the soldiers are becoming ever so anxious. I've tried sending the servants to give them tummy rubs and even putting extra leaves and sticks in their cages, but they just kill the servants with the sticks. Never thought managing an entire branch of the military would be so challenging. How can I possibly keep my soldiers entertained? Divide them in half and make them fight a practice for 1,000 piñatas. I feel like this is going to result in them, like, murdering each other, but I've been wrong on so many before, so let's try this one. Oh, so smart. Oh, yes, a healthy live-fire scrimmage. Yay! I actually chose right for her. I have no trouble organizing such a thing. My lieutenants informed me that the soldiers bloody hate each other. Uh-oh. As an extra bonus, anyone who dies during the practice war will be guaranteed not to die in a real war. That ought to reduce war casualties significantly. Oh my god, she doesn't understand. It is as father always says, any problem can be solved by dividing people into groups and making them kill each other. I never understood it until now, but these are such wise words. Miranda skips off to organize her little bloodbath. You gain +2 boldness and 1 smarts. Oh gosh. We're nearing the end here.
All right.
All right, let's go to the table here. All right, I'm trying to comprehend your request. What is there to comprehend? It's really simple, Miranda. Take my cell phone, snap a pic of me face planting in my food with my eyes closed and tongue out. But wherefore? Right here, Miranda. About to point out that wherefore means why, but luckily Polly elaborates on her own, so you don't have to look like a know-it-all. It's a new meme, Miranda, like planking or dabbing. It's called food poisoning, and it's dope AF. Don't you have cool trends in your kingdom? I suppose we do. Oh, we have a fun trend called Revere Your Rulers. It's where you show nothing but the utmost devotion for the royal family. If you're good at it, you get lots of likes on social media, and also not executed. Do you ever listen to yourself when you speak? I bet you know some pretty cool trends, don't you, Jerichos? Heck yeah, you do. Don't you? Surely do. It's titled Silverware Wear, and it's where you take your most expensive cutlery and dress it in very fancy, tiny outfits. Yep, it's called dyeing. I'm going with this one. Oh, that was... Oh, because she's a ghost. Yeah. Dyeing is my fucking fave! I mean, listen, the first time I did it, I was like, okay, now I don't get to be alive anymore. But then, when all the cool ghost stuff kicked in, I was like, OMG, dying is awesome! Everyone should die. Not sure I'd be into this dying trend. But I do know that Daddy's reign helps many peasants achieve this meme, so it's nice to know they're becoming super popular on social media in the process. Mind me not to ever hang out in Miranda's kingdom on break. But hey, Jerichos, maybe you and I could hang out and do some dying together. Oh dear. Yay! Maybe? Yeah, yay. Alright, evening of the final bit.
All right.
Jim's been charmed. Alright, let's get a last minute bid to get some more fun. Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray. Oh, that's mean. Miranda's not paying any attention at all to what's going on at the rave. She gazes out the window and sighs dreamily. Oh, summer's almost here. Underwater skiing, ocean polo, brutally suppressing food riots in the public square. I can hardly wait. But I do feel dreadfully sorry for those who are not fabulously wealthy enough to enjoy the same summer pastimes I do. It's so sad. Wait, you're a poor, aren't you? What do you do during summer? Do you play in garbage or starve recreationally? Truly, what are your plans? Starve recreationally? Well, madam, I'm insulted by your assumption. My family, too, possesses many fine estates. You haven't heard of them because they're in the sky. Play in garbage, come with me, you'll love it. Oh, gosh. I mean, she doesn't like the poor, but maybe she wants to slum it? This seems boastful. I'm gonna take a chance. No. You take Miranda, who is understandably hesitant about this terrible idea, to your favorite garbage heap of all. A miles-wide island of plastic products floating in the midst of the Pacific Ocean. Great Kraken's fangs, it's enormous! Is this all you're doing? Aw, crud. Sure, what the hell, you're not above claiming credit for an environmental catastrophe that'll get you laid. It's bad. Don't pollute the water. Of course, violation of my MERS sovereignty. My family owns the surface rights for the entire Pacific Ocean. Who gave you permission to gather all these corroded baby dolls and used condoms in this gigantic whirlpool? Go be poor and disgusting on land, interloper. See you strictly for the disgustingly wealthy. Shoot. She dives into the ocean, leaving you to discover that half of the discarded toys on this island have gained sentience and hate you. You lose 2 charm and 1 fun, and a whole lot of dignity. Oh, I'm not good at picking the options for this. Who will you ask to prom? Oh, okay. I mean, none of them. All right, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Ask Miranda to prom. Let's do it. Worst she can say is no, and then kill us. Finally, pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Yuck!
My sister told me I could get diseases if I dated commoners. Stuff like crabs or poverty. I must decline. You're so ashamed by your failure that after prom, you photo-edited Garfield into all your prom pics as if he was your prom date. Yeah, Garfield the orange cartoon cat, not your brightest idea. Anyway, even with your photo edition skills, you still couldn't photo-edit the sadness of your face away. Sad. 17 events with outcomes. Oh man, there's 422 events and 1,514 outcomes? Most diplomatic smile, most likely to die in a coup d'etat. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, sure, Hope. Go ahead and grab some food. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. You know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. I'm guessing that is that a secret character? You know, I didn't see her at all at any point. Wait, maybe I didn't. I just didn't talk to her. Miranda got a job being princess of her kingdom, which was actually kind of her job already. Well, you don't see her complaining about it. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not a part of the game. She plays the game. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it. For those 6 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life. Then it was gone. Just like that. The battle for monster prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Aww. That was actually completely ridiculous and hilarious. Okay, I like these, monster personifications of the staff who worked on it. Yeah, I knew that Jesse Cox actually was the producer on this. It's a weird but interesting game. I love this art too. It's just so corny. Oh, she's in a band apparently. With my character, it seems. Oh no. Oh, don't cannonball on her head. This is a cute game. I do love that image. I saw that online. This is a weird game. But you know what? I'm glad I gave this a shot. I doubt I'm going to play it a ton. Like, I'm not going to try to get, every single ending and stuff like that. Maybe I'll pop into it every now and then. At some point, I'll probably check it out with, a friend to try the multiplayer. Aw, thanks for playing. Well, let's... You know what? We got some time. Only been streaming for about an hour. Let's see. Unlocked. You just locked an erotic fanfic about dragons. This is about to get weird. What on earth? Unlocked 8 new images in the gallery. Let's see. No! Oh, because you can choose the different character. Oh, right. She's one of the playable characters, not one of the ones you can date. There it is. Rejection. Let's see. More art. I got some... Oh. What? Interesting. Let's see, what new thing did I unlock here? Hey, lots of the characters. Let's see. We didn't meet him. Or her. Or her. Or him. Send it. Oh, God. There's some interesting characters here. Oh. Weird. Oh, hey, here's some new stuff. Aww. Cool. And, hey, got some fan art. That is so cool. 30 under 3,000. Monster Sonas. Aww. Cute. Lots of cute stuff here. Well, you know what? We got some time. Let's take a quick look at second term short game. Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes... Oh yeah, we already read this. Alright, well, it was him last time. You know what? She looks fun. Let's play her this time. Who are you really? Let's go with Vicky. And sure, we'll be a she this time.
Yay!
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember clearly, 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we're all scrambling. Oh yeah. Oh, 8 most charismatic classmates. Oh, this introduces her and him. Interesting. Scott Howell. Yep. Miranda Vanderbilt. We're gonna avoid her this time. Oh god, that face. Yep, Polly Geist. Damien is crazy, but kind of fun. Ah. Alright, so what do we got here? Zoe Forever. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Oh dear. Calculester Hewlett Packard version 1.0. A library computer had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera. I think... I'm gonna try... I'm going for the robot. Yeah. Okay. Distant relative you didn't even know has passed. You have to attend their funeral, and you're super hooked binge watching the 7th season of The Office. What excuse do you make to avoid the social obligation? You're a flamingo all along. Flamingo's not supposed to attend funerals. Trick to good lying is being subtle and telling half-truths. Your family can't attend because you're super hooked binge watching the 5th season of The Office. Stump up. From now on, every time a family member asks you why you didn't attend, to say you know. And wait, I'm going with this one. So smart. Be a visionary. What will the next big social media craze be? Greek agoras, like literal Greek agoras, reinstated in our cities. Places where philosophy and arts are discussed by the greater minds. Social media I want to log into. It's so each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed. And the money goes to people exposed to that bullshit. Oh, I love it. Arbert. From now on, a socially awkward guy named Robert will do everything he's commanded to do through the app by its users. Sure. Charming, apparently. Most appealing in a love partner. A big horn, tentacles, very tsundere personality, taste for party, sharp wits, kawaii eyes. Tentacles or sharp wits? Tentacles or sharp wits? Let's go sharp wits. Ah. I had a feeling none of those was the robot, but Artist gave you a cool gift for your anniversary. You totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great gift. A pony. Always a pony. Thing on fire or a weapon? No, a weapon on fire. Silly toy, makes silly noises. Art commissioned by Picasso, capable of leading them to an overdose of some sorts. The head of their fiercest enemy. Okay. Why not? Silly toy. That's him. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna be so bad at this.
Let's go.
I have no creativity, fun, or money. At least smarts and charm are both high. Let's see. Let's do auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves. Yeah, we've heard that. Performance intense and inspiring. He'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad. Creativity? Cool, that's what I needed. Notice Liam and Scott having a discussion. Scott looks confused, Liam looks bored, which means they're probably having an argument. Not that I care, but aspiring to be a professional sports star is both impractical and passé. Wait, you don't care? But you walked all the way over here just to tell me that. Plus, don't you want to be like a professional magnetic ibuprofen? Mimetic influencer. Try to keep up. But how does one of those guys earn money? Mimetic influencers don't earn money, Scott. We earn cultural capital. Oh, okay. How much cultural capital does a sandwich cost? I can see I'm not getting through to you. Hey, can you explain to this cretin why my career path is objectively the best? Yeah, and also, could you explain what a cretin is? Liam means he wants to be an artist, and artists are important. Who do you think designs all those sports jerseys? Actually, I think sports is the best career. I mean, how far can a mimetic influencer throw a football? Yeah, no, we're going with this.
Awesome, bro.
Whoa, artists do that? I always thought uniforms were designed by the same person who designed my studly pecs. God. Liam, are you God? Well, Scott, God is dead.
Welcome.
But so am I, so essentially, yes. So cool. I wonder how long it will take for Scott to figure out Liam isn't actually God. In the meantime, you gain 2 creativity and 1 smarts. Sweet. Well, we're on a good track record so far. Let's go sit with Liam. Liam and Polly aren't alone at their table. They're flanked by 2 beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What, do these 2 have bodyguards now? They aren't bodyguards, they're food guards. Principal Giant Spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he signed guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder. We do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. Except it's not an eating disorder, it's an identity and a lifestyle. Death style. Whatever. Point is, they won't let us leave until we've eaten our food. Which we never. I have a meeting of the Smug Superiority Club to conduct next period. I can't be late. If you could just figure out a way around these food guards for us, I'd be super grateful. Like, in a sexy way. Well, you can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan. Dump all of Polly's food onto Liam's plate, or Liam's food onto Polly's plate. You know what? We've started helping him out. Let's stick with Liam here. All the artistic subtlety of performance artist Marina Abramovic. You pour Liam's food onto Polly's plate and through her lap. No! This is literally the exact opposite of what I wanted. Good Lord, what a tableau. A ghost bewildered by a mountain of unwanted food? This is perhaps my most daring food pick yet. You guys are really throwing me under the bus here, which isn't cool, because being thrown under a bus is totally how I died. I don't know what you're talking about, Polly. I've clearly consumed all of my food, quite honestly and forthrightly. Luckily for you and Liam, the hobgoblins are total morons with no secondary theory of mind. They instantly believe Liam's ruse. Liam whisks you away to the afternoon meeting of the Smug Superiority Club, where you spend hours practicing your sneers and gazing into each other's eyes. I don't know what it says that I'm doing so well with Liam.
Let's go.
Let's see. I need fun. And let's see, was that outdoors? Yes, outdoors was fun. Ah! I love this image. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people, yeah. Yep, +2 fun, nice. Liam doesn't participate in the rave, he's busy sunning himself. In the shade, inside a coffin. He calls it sunning himself because he thinks it's ironic. Without warning, the Slayer sprints across the yard, throws the cover off Liam's coffin, and starts taking pictures with her phone.
Prepare to die.
Haha, everyone looks ugly when they've just woken up. I'm gonna post these on my moment-gram. Psychopath, no. Stake me in the heart. Bathe me in holy water. Just whatever you do, don't post candidates of me on your benighted moment-gram. Oh, it's happening, suckboy. What you gonna do about it? You're not close enough to stop her, but you are close enough to tell Liam what he should do. Critique her fashion sense, banish her phone to the hell dimension. I think critique her fashion sense. Why, of course, I was going to do that anyway. I mean, who makes an outfit with that many straps and buckles? You look like you just walked out of the Red Room of Pain. And that cowl. What are you, an MMORPG character's unattractive niece? Oh, and hold on. I think I'm getting a call. One moment, please. Ah yes, it's every female character from fantasy-based RPGs. They want their hyper-sexualized, form-fitting costume concept back. Fine, I'll delete the photos. Just quit it with these harsh reads. Oh, I'll stop. For now. Come at me again, though, and we're gonna have a talk about those boots. Liam winks at you. I'm glad you left your knee-high leather boots and crotchless leggings at home today. You get too creative for a bunch of... What the hell? Crotchless leg... I have nothing to say to that game. Oh, we need some money. I think library might be money. Well, let's do class. You listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense... Oh yeah, we've read that before. That's smarts, yeah, which we have plenty of. End of the class. The teacher passes back your quizzes from last week. Liam looks at his and sighs. There's another fascistic assessment and a long line of fascistic assessments. Don't get me wrong, my performance on these little charades is exceptional. I am devastatingly intelligent, but I find the entire enterprise distasteful. Must we be weighed and measured like so much raw steak? Elroy the swamp monster snorts derisively. Alright, butt-sucker, if you're so smart, how are they supposed to assess us without tests? Well, I mean, given time, I'm sure I could come up with... Obviously, it's not going well for Liam. You jump in and save the day. Rap battles, the only fair way. Brutal fight to death with your chicken. Rap battles, totally. Yes, that's precisely what I was about to say. As we all know, one does not truly grasp a subject until one can rap fluently about it. None would dispute that Snoop Dogg is a reigning expert on the distribution and consumption of marijuana, for example. Yes, very good. I'll start a petition immediately. This will definitely impress Reddit. You give Liam his first signature. You're not sure he'll get many more. In any case, you get 2 fun and 1 creativity. Yay, but I need money. I have no money.
Let's go.
Alright. Oh, hey, it's Miranda again. You notice Liam looking disgruntled, which is his default, so whatever. It seems like Miranda's pretty upset too. Better check it out. Liam, why are you typing on your phone so angrily? Did your foot offend you in some way? Why are you mad at it? You seem to be an 8.5 on the Frowny Liam scale. The what? The Frowny Liam scale. Normally I can tell how people are feeling from their faces, but you seem to be frowning most of the time, so I created a chart to measure your frowniness. Miranda pulls out a notepad and displays a series of doodles of Liam's frowniness. They're not super accurate, but they are super adorable. I'm not angry at my phone. My so-called frowniness is caused by a heinous error. I specifically asked that my creature creme brulee be extra crispy so it truly popped with my #massacre momentgram filter. Instead, they burnt it to a crisp, rendering it unphotographable. Monsters deserve to know that they're getting into if they choose to eat at this cafeteria, so they can choose to take their business to a different establishment. And so I'm writing a scathing whelp review. Liam, you can't do that. If they shut the cafeteria down, the school kitchen staff will lose their jobs. Do you know that peasants have to do labor to make living wages? They don't simply have an unlimited store of gold. I was shocked when I first found out. Of course you were. If the kitchen staff wanted to earn their wages, they should have been better at their jobs. I'm simply the merchant of truth. Now the merchant of Pope. Your royal sophistication shines through. Look, ask Vicky. Her taste may tend toward the mainstream, but surely she can see the subpar cafeteria must be exposed. Don't be ridiculous. Vicky is surely more compassionate than that, and would gladly help me save the cafeteria. Again. Again? Gosh, it's hard to keep track of your misadventures at this shit show of a school. Still, you'll help if you can. Miranda can't undermine Liam's admittedly talented criticism alone. This will take an army of homeless people. We pay to write positive Yelp reviews. Cafeteria until we eclipse Liam's. Liam, one lone voice simply cannot shut down this cafeteria. At least not the voice of a high schooler. Let's get a renowned food critic to write a Pulitzer-worthy expose to be published in the most widely read periodicals. Let's do it. Excellent idea. I'm an incredible, intelligent, compassionate person with tons of humility. More than enough to admit when a professional's help may be of some use to me. You think you have the most humility? You shall never be as humble as I. Every day my servants tell me I'm the humblest person ever to live. Miranda storms off in a huff, leaving you and Liam to proceed with your amazing, incredible, genius plan. You're super humble too. Use your magnificent calligraphy skills you picked up in your elective class, Calligraphy and Murder, to write 5 letters chock full of #aesthetic. Liam produces a delicate white dove from his backpack. How is it breathing in there? And gives it the newly addressed letters. You're not sure what's more intriguing, the fact that Liam trusts that the dove will be able to read the addresses to deliver the letters, or the fact that the addresses he wrote down were just their emails? Regardless, it seems to have worked, because within a minute of the dove's release, you receive your first reply on your phones. I knew the exquisite Jacques Aznavour would have enthusiasm for our plight, thus his immediate response. Dear Liam, I received your message. Though the calligraphy is quite impressive, I'm afraid I must give you the same answer I gave you when you first asked me to write a review on the cuisine cooked by your friend's grandmother last Thanksgiving. I don't know how you got a dove to find out where I live based on my email address. But stop contacting me. Most lovingly yours, great and humble food critic, Jacques Aznavour. Oh, Vicky, no one understands the severity of the creme brulee transgression. Thank goodness we have each other. Heck yeah, you have each other? For prom? Hopefully. At the very least, maybe he'll let you borrow that dove sometime to send anthrax to your enemies. Oh gosh. Well, we didn't make him unhappy. That's something.
Let's go.
Alright, time to go to the library. Maybe this is this where we get money? I need boldness as well. Library and bathrooms there. Oh, take spent on library species mining some bitcoins. Does that have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency? Well, you guessed that nobody actually has any idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so $2. Or 2 money. Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. He corners you afterwards, selects you on moment-gram filters. What no one seems to understand about filters is they're not about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my own proprietary filter for almost all of my photos, Infinite Taupe. It's also probably why I have only 6 momogram followers, but we must all make sacrifices for art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot I simply must document. As soon as he's gone, Miranda peeks out of an air conditioning duct. Why was she in there? Goodness, the situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular Again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why, yes, of course you're part of my operation. I unwillingly force people into my service all the time. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular Again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more momentgram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account so we can give it a total makeover. But what to do? Bunch of porn and bomb recipes? Pay 1 million hopeless people to follow Liam on momentgram. He's not going to want a ton of followers. Let's do this. What is porn? Never mind. If you suggested it, it must be something very classic and suitable. I should put you in charge of curation. Porn away, comrade! Turn Liam's account into Momogram's #1 resource for weird dicks and domestic terrorism. Shockingly, this turns out fine. There you are. Want to share the great news? I'm Momogram infamous! Apparently my filter game was so edgy that the backwards administration decided to close my account. But not before I amassed over 3 million followers. They're all following me to my new website. Hot Liam Pics. Oh, that's so wrong. Of course, I'm utterly devastated that my work has finally become mainstream. Yes, this is the worst, and I'm not at all happy or excited about it. Anyway, I have to go take pictures of my lunch. My fans are waiting. You're not sure they're waiting for what Liam thinks they're waiting for, but whatever works, right? 2 creativity and 1 charm. Well, he's happy? Alright, we need some boldness. Let's go to the bathrooms. Oh my gosh. I love that with the battery. Yeah. 2 boldness. Miranda beckons to you from a darkened corner. Go, conspirator! Over here! Phase 1 of Operation Make Liam Popular Again was overwhelming success. Liam is internet popular. Now we just need to make him real-life popular. What better way than by making him Prom King? Unfortunately, when I asked him to run for Prom King, he said, and I quote, "Never, never, never. Not in 100 years, and that's not an exaggeration because I've been alive for hundreds of years and I never run for Prom King, so there you go." Which was clearly his cryptic way of saying he wants us to make him Prom King. My first thought was to murder the current Prom King after establishing Liam as his rightful heir, but I couldn't find any bloodline charts to work from. So I suppose we must engage in this democratic election the school is holding. Now, how can we secure a win for Liam when he is opposed to running or making any effort to win? I'll dress up as Liam and give the best campaign speech anyone was ever given. Pay 1 million people to vote for Liam for Prom King. Last time, paying people to vote was not the right answer. I think again, I'm gonna do this one. It's a great idea. You look just like him. Really? You squeeze into some skinny jeans, there's a lot of purple paint and a sense of smug superiority. Gather a crowd in the auditorium. Ladies and gentle monsters, you say. For too long, our school has been ruled by prom kings who care about things. Caring about things makes you weak, because what if you care about the wrong things? I, Liam de Lancourt, will never be wrong, because I don't care about anything. I don't care about my dumb clothes or my stupid man bun or any of you. To be honest, I don't even care if I win. If I don't, I'll just blow up the school with the hydrogen bomb I buried under the cafeteria. You walk off the stage with thunderous, terrified applause. You don't know whether it was the speech or the threat of extinction, but Liam wins by a landslide. Hearts and curses. Rumors say I will be elected prom king in spite of my sincerest wishes. How horrible to have the love of the entire student body showered upon me. The cold blackness is in my soul, which has so long sheltered me from my true emotions. God, it's thawing. This is terrible, and I'm in no way enjoying it. Liar. Still, I should probably pick out a tuxedo, so as not to appear ungracious. You're happy to help Liam pick out a tuxedo. You even help measure his body. Plus 2 fun and 1 creativity. I'm doing well this time, and I've just jinxed myself saying that. You got 2 more bits to get through here. Where's that? There we go. Let's go talk to Liam. Find Polly and Liam not eating as usual. Because they're undead. The food in this cafeteria really is atrocious. It's hardly even worthy of my moment, Graham. What? I don't even eat the food. See, this is exactly what I mean. We could do so much better than these subpar culinary abortions. Oh, I see what you mean. Maybe the 2 of us should have a cook-off. What? No. Did you say something? I'm not listening because I'm so psyched about this cook-off. At no point did I agree to. I've got a huge advantage, though, because I've cooked so many drugs. Oh, you've got the advantage, huh? I've been alive for centuries of culinary history. It's on. 2 of them dash into the kitchen, ignoring all rules of law, school, and common decency as they commence cooking. 2 celebrity chefs judges appear to critique the challengers. I think they're both equally horrible, says the cruel British judge. I think they're both equally marvelous, says the overly nice British judge. Both judges turn to you. What do you think, tiebreaker judge? Whose meal truly is the cat's pajamas? Liam's because I think the glass jar of fresh human blood really goes with the parsley you sprinkle on top. Polly's because you literally just made a pair of pajamas for a cat. I really want to pick this one, but I'm going with Liam's. Ha, in your face, Wolfgang suck. That would be a better name for Scott. I'm not even a wolf. As a matter of fact, that would be a better name for you. Oh, what? Because I'm a vampire? Whoa, that would totally make sense. No, I just meant because you suck. Well, this sucker just wowed the judges with my blood tartare. It's raw, organic, free-range blood, unethically sourced from a local terrified human. And that parsley, farm to table. Or rather, farm to blood. I threw it in the blood. I like the color. Actually, it's well known that nobody knows what parsley tastes like. And you probably never will, because you're certainly not drinking any of that concoction. You tell Liam his prize for winning the cook-off is eating lunch alone with you. Slurp, slurp. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but I'm feeling good about this. What do we got? Oh, interesting. It tells you, if you hover over here, which improves what. I didn't know that. It also shows you, how much time you have. Alright, fine. You know what? Boldness is our lowest stat. Let's improve that. You don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity, so you do some graffiti on the wall. No way. The graffiti says, I'm bold as fuck. And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold. And then you gain +2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. With that out of the way, you hurry away to your secret meeting with Miranda.
Oh, how
Well done, co-conspirator. Operation Make Liam Popular Again is a rousing success. And for the record, I did discover that Liam was popular for a 3-month period in the early 16th century, so the name fits. All that remains is for us to wait for prom and celebrate your deception. I knew it was all too good to be true. My idiosyncrasies are remarkable, but they aren't marketable. It was all a cruel joke, wasn't it? A bet between 2 popular kids they could make an outcast loser into prom king. Well, guess what? The circus is over and this clown is climbing into his tiny car and going home. Along with, 12 other tiny clowns, if the metaphor holds. Which it doesn't. It was a bad metaphor. Goodbye. No, Liam, I wasn't trying to be mean. I don't have a mean bone in my body. I don't even have bones. I might check that affirmation later. Oh, fish sticks. If we don't do something to fix this, all our hard work and subterfuge will be for naught. How can we make amends? Surely not with some sort of overwrought romantic gesture defying all logic. Tell Miranda not to worry. You've seen plenty of teen rom-coms. You know how this part goes. Pay a million people. Nope. Need a grand romantic gesture. Race to the airport to confess your feelings before Liam boards his plane. Wait, how'd you know Liam was about to board a plane? Are you stalking him? If you are, that's fine. Isn't that what all romantic comedies ever have taught us to do? Anyway, you find Liam in the international terminal at Spooky Airport, waiting in line to board. You pass through airport security by telling them you're there for a romantic gesture. Because airport security might say no to terrorism, but they can't say no to love. Too late. I'm going to Belarus, where my calculations have revealed that nobody likes me and I can go back to being unpopular. You grasp Liam's cold, dead hands in yours, and with perfect sincerity tell him what he means to you. Nothing. Don't you see? You say, looking deep into his eyes. You don't need to flee to Belarus to be unpopular. Because you will always be unpopular in my heart, which is coincidentally about the same shape as Belarus. I don't know what to say. Mainly because I don't know what you're talking about. But if I don't understand it, that must mean it's art. You said art to me. How could I ever dream of leaving you behind? Alright, if it makes you happy, I'll return to Spooky High School and don that heavy prom crown. Only because I know that no matter how popular I get, there will always be one person who thinks I'm only so-so. The people in the airport line clap and cheer, clearly not understanding anything you two just said to each other. Liam accompanies you back to school, and you gain 2 creativity and 1 smarts. Also, you should visit a hospital, since your heart being the shape of Belarus can't mean anything good health-wise. We're doing it! Monster Prom draws near! Alright. We know who we're asking. Alright, Liam. Oh, they're so cute! They're adorable together. Let's do it, please. Who could have foreseen this? Liam and Vicky, prom royalty. We did! It was all our plan. We fought for love and love won. Liam's popular again. Huzzah! Anyway, after all these years spent avoiding cliches, this doesn't feel as bad as I imagined.
So,
Maybe doing a 180-degree turn from cliches is good, but embracing cliches is like making a 360-degree turn from them. So disruptive. At that moment, Miranda becomes distracted by some of her other wacky plan and leaves you with Liam mumbling to himself. Such a lovable dork. Prom night arrives and the 2 of you decide to embrace all cliches, from slow dancing to actually having fun. After the coronation, Liam admits he's having a great time, which is causing him to reflect on all the cliches he's avoided all these years, which he could now embrace. Oh, I love her giving a thumbs up in the back there. Then he puts his hands over yours and says, and you know what the biggest cliche I've been avoiding is? Love. I don't even care how cheesy that sounded. Boy, that was cheesy. But you know what? You don't care either. Oh, most diplomatic smile, yay, and best at being purple. We got a secret ending! Yay! New events and new outcomes. There are 47 endings. Oh, hello. There's definitely more people here with the DLC. Yay! We got to go to prom with Liam. Let's see, what's the epilogue this time? We started an iconoclast band that broke all conventions. Their latest album has been a hit. It has no songs at all. The album is actually just a banana set on fire. What? And be sure, Liam doesn't care if you don't get it. Scott turned out to be a genius, became the most renowned mathematician in the country. JK, he became an athlete. Duh. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and good-hearted as ever. Damien found peace in the most... Okay, so yeah. Oh. Yay. That was a happy ending. I like it. Unlock 10 new images in the gallery. Let's take a look at them, shall we? Alright, we already saw that one. Yay. Got some Polaroids. Oh, hey, these are scenes from, you know, in the ending. I can picture happiness with you. It's so cute. That's adorable. Alright, we got more art here. What did we unlock with this? Hey, some concepts, 3D models. Let's see, what did we... Oh, what's this? Concept art for Leonard and Dahlia. Interesting. And we got some more fan art. Just for playing. Oh, that's cool looking. I love that they credit who did the fan art too. That's so neat. Oh man. That was so fun. I'm really glad I gave this game a shot. It's quirky, it's funny. It is so weird. So strange. But well worth the time spent. So, we certainly failed at romancing Miranda, but hey, Liam, we know what makes you happy. Sort of. And with that, I think it's time to wrap up the stream. As I always say with these streams, thanks for watching. And let me see if I can find a raid target for tonight. Who are we gonna raid tonight? If anyone I follow is live. Yeah, you know what? Let's see here. I think... Is anyone streaming? Alright. I have no clue if this person's going to be any good. Let's take a look here and see. Alright. I don't know if this person's, you know, who this is, but they're playing Monster Prom. We're going to raid... Oops. Nope. I put that in the wrong chat. Let's do this. We are going to raid Fuzzy Pandabs.